So good morning, everyone. My dear students, as you all know that we have completed that chapter respiration. So in respiration, we have discussed the different terms with different meanings. That is all about, we can say, aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration, right? And in that, we discussed about how do we breathe, then breathing and respiration. So these all terms we have discussed in this chapter. So today we are going to discuss all these terms in the form of mind map. So our today's topic is respiration, that we have already discussed. I hope this mind map, as all the mind maps we have discussed, are helpful for you and they will help you in one or another way. So when we discussed about respiration, we started our chapter respiration. We started our topic respiration. First of all, I would like to discuss the definition of respiration. So the respiration is the process of breakdown of food, to release energy. That is the very first thing which we have discussed in this chapter, that is the definition of respiration. Release energy and more carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide. Now, if we discuss about, then we went towards the types of respiration. So, types of respiration, my dear children, you remember what are these? Mainly we discussed about two, right? Now you will surprise, one is external and another is internal, right? So what is the meaning of external and internal? External means which takes place outside the body and internal means which takes place inside the body. So from external I means nothing but breathing, that is outside. And if I talk about internal, by internal I means cellular, right? We have discussed this term, that is cellular respiration. Now cellular respiration is further of two types if I discuss. That we can mention here, that it takes place in cells, right? It takes place in cells. And I hope all have remembered how it takes place in cells. There are two ways. One was in presence of oxygen and another was in absence of oxygen. So if I talk about presence of oxygen, I am writing O2, and here I am mentioning absence of oxygen, that is O2, right? Presence of oxygen, we remember, that is aerobic, right? And absence of oxygen, that is anaerobic, right? So this is aerobic and anaerobic. So in aerobic, we know that glucose plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide and water. If I can mention here, glucose plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide plus water. I am writing the chemical formulas. right? For glucose also you can write 36H12O6. Right? This is the formula for glucose. That is containing carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Then we talk about anaerobic respiration. In anaerobic respiration, same glucose C6H12O6 breakdowns to produce alcohol plus carbon dioxide. This we have discussed about aerobic and anaerobic respiration. I hope this is clear to all. Okay. So the next is we discussed about breathing. Now breathing, if we talk about the further, if we go to explanatory form, that is in humans. If we talk about ourselves, we breathe in, we breathe out. Breathe in means taking in oxygen, right? That is inhalation. In humans, if we talk about, that is inhalation. Inhalation means taking in oxygen, right? So, inhalation I can mention taking in oxygen. That is taking in oxygen. That is oxygen, right? One more we have, that is giving out CO2. That is nothing but exhalation, right? To be children, this will be helping you to learn and understand the terms. And the third term is related to this that we have studied, that is breathing rate, number of times a person breathes in a minute, that is breathing rate. That is called breathing rate. Now, very easy way to learn about the movement of the diaphragm and ribs. So we can learn by this. I mentioned here ribs, right? One more that is related with it is diaphragm. Now, easy way to learn, very easy way. If I talk about this inhalation and exhalation. In inhalation, ribs moves upwards, right? Moves upwards and outwards, right? On the other side, during exhalation, they move downwards and inwards. That is about the movement of ribs. Now, if we talk about the movement of diaphragm, you can see here diaphragm contracts and move downward. Contracts and move downwards. On the other side, we can mention now here in the inhalation air contraction, then on the other side they will relax. Relaxes, moving downward, here they will move upwards. Right? That is all about inhalation, exhalation, and breathing rate. Very important terms and easy way to learn. So respiration, I'm just repeating it so that it will be easy to remind you. That is respiration, that is the definition first, process or breakdown of food to release energy and carbon dioxide. Then we discussed about the types of respiration. There are two types of respiration. One is external, one is internal. External is breathing. That is a part of respiration. Internal, internal is cellular. So breathing takes place external. Internal means cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is of two types. That is, we have already discussed. That is internal aerobic and anaerobic on the basis of presence and absence of oxygen. Then we discussed about inhalation and exhalation. Right? These are the parts of this external inhalation, exhalation, and breathing rate. Right? That is about, you can see, I mentioned here in humans. Clear? So exhalation in humans. Now we will discuss about breathing, that is external breathing in other animals. This is about human beings. This we have mentioned, you can see here. Human beings. Right? That is external for human beings. And now, along with this, we can discuss about other animals. There are other animals, number of animals which are using this breathing. Let us discuss this now. About human, we have discussed already. Now, there are some animals given in the book. So, we will talk about this only. Now, we are discussing about other animals, not humans. Humans, we have already discussed. So, that is other animals. So, what are these other animals we have discussed? Right? So, first of all, if we talk about your organisms, like first of all is your organisms. Your organism means unicellular, means single cell. That is amoeba, paramecium. These are pure organisms, right? They breathe through, because they are unicellular, made up of single cell. They will breathe through their body surface because they are unicellular. Now, if we talk about insects, insects in insects we can include grasshopper, cockroach, etc. Grasshopper, cockroach also we can include in insects. Right? So how do they breathe? They breathe through. We know about them. They breathe through spiracles. Right? That is about spiracles. Now the next is earthworm. Earthworm basically takes place from skin. Earthworm is taking place from skin. Then we discussed frogs. In frog, frog we know that they are amphibians, they can live in land as well as in water. So when they are in land, they can breathe through their lungs. We can mention here, when they are on land, they will breathe through their lungs, right? And when they are in water we know that which organ is helping to them, that is moist skin. That is moist skin. Right? Last but not the least, fishes, they breathe through their gills. Right? So, in this we have studied about exhalation and inhalation. Right? But we you know that this step is very, very important. So there are further topics. Now the best one is, now I'm going to tell you, which will definitely help you. That is about if we talk about this external breathing. This is a complete process. We know that. Taking in oxygen, breathing. So how does this happen? This will help you to learn this process in very, very easy way. Let's see how. You know that air passes through. So dear children, just keep an eye. So first of all, they will enter through nose. Obviously, we take in oxygen from the nose. Then nose tube they will go to nasal cavity. Nasal cavity. From nasal cavity, they will go to larynx. Right? Then from larynx to they will go to trachea, or we can say windpipe. What we call windpipe. Then from windpipe to bronchiole. Then from bronchiole to bronchioles. That is bronchioles. Then from bronchioles to alveoli. So this is contained in lungs for purification. Air is entering from nose to the nasal cavity, right? Nasal cavity to larynx. From larynx it passes to trachea, then bronchi, bronchioles, and alveoli. Here the purification of air takes place. Then the air start moving. That is carbon dioxide air will start moving like this. And finally, from nose to outside. That is exhalation. Right? So this way, the oxygen will move inside and carbon dioxide will move outside the human body. Right? Now, last but not the least, that is the plants. If because we have studied the respiration about plants also. So respiration in plants. Now I am talking about very important species of the planet, that is plants. We know that. So in plants also this takes place. So plants take in oxygen. We know that. So what they are doing? We know that stomata, root hair, lenticles, these are the terms which are related, and they are producing plants also respire, right? Respire When they respire, they take in oxygen minus, right? And oxygen, how? Through. How they are getting their oxygen? One is stomata, another is leaves, root here, and third is lenticles, right? So what they are doing, they are using this oxygen, and then these all are giving carbon dioxide, right? So here, children, I am discussing about respiration. I am not discussing about that photosynthesis, right? So that's why I have mentioned this because they are also respiring. They are also using oxygen. In higher classes, we will study about this. That plants also releases carbon dioxide, right? You might have heard that you should not sleep under the tree in the night because some plants release carbon dioxide during night, right? So this is all about respiration, right? So I hope this will be definitely help you to learn the chapter, to go through the chapter for a quick revision by using my mind map. Thank you so much.